Hello everyone and welcome. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Cancer for the week of February 13th through the 19th of 2023. And I would also at this time like to thank everyone very much who has subscribed to my channel, given it a thumbs up, and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right. Ace of Wands. Very nice way to start. Opportunities are knocking. Things are starting to open up to you. The Ace of Pentacles. New opportunities, luck, tangible goods, material gains. Wow. Beautiful. And the King of Cups. So there you go. Lots of things on offer. You're motivated to resolving a lot of things this week as well for yourself. The Eight of Swords. So you were feeling bound or held back by something, and now you've gotten the green light to go forward. You realize what you got to do. And Justice. So there may be a settlement coming for you, maybe a court case of some sort, legal contract. Maybe you have to sign a contract in order to get into where you want to go. And the Strength card. And you're bargaining very well at it. You know, you're finally winning. You're getting that pay raise. You know, maybe you've had to negotiate at a job for a position that you wanted with a higher rate of pay, and you know, you're finally getting that. That might be what that contract's all about. And the Six of Rods. So, you know, tooting your own horn because you have to. Making sure people realize what you bring to the table, what you have on offer. You have a lot of wonderful, creative ideas. You've done a lot of things in your life this far. And you're letting people know that, you know, I will be appreciated for what I bring. And you should be. Some education in the future here for some of you, some form of, you know, maybe looking at what you've did some investments in, things that you want to grow and go in the right directions, but it's hard to, you know, sit there and wait for this to come in. So you're sort of stepping back a little bit, you know, you're watching what you're doing, you're just, you know, backing off as best as you can in this circumstances. And the Page of Pentacles. So, wow. Definitely something on offer here for you. You know, some sort of opportunities are knocking at your door this week. And you see your potential of all the different things in your life this far, of what you want to come in and what is acceptable to come in. So that's how you're going about your week. You know, you're just stepping back a little bit. You know, looking at your surroundings, what you want in your life going forward, what you're willing to allow into your life going forward. But you have a lot of new beginnings this week in all areas of your life. This could be for, you know, some of you's new jobs, new relationships, moving to different areas. You know, it's almost like by magic things are starting to happen this week. It all seems to be just, you know, you're starting over, but you have a solid root foundation as well. You know, things are starting to spark your interest. You've planted a lot of really good seeds. So things are really starting to go the way you want them to, or what you anticipate your future to look like. But you're just having to, you know, hang in there a little bit longer. Not much at all. And you're, you know, you're having more willpower over your impulses this week as well. You know, you're seeing what it is that you want in the future and making sure that you're getting it. So you're, you know, this is a finally could be even a windfall in some cases for some of you. You know, something that's very tangible, something that will help you in the future go forward. So that's wonderful, you know. But I think this is more along the lines that you're getting an offer for some of you to a new position or new job. something that you've thought about before, but you've never really, followed through with it. You thought about it, you've sort of put it on the back burner, but, and now you're realizing what you want. And so you're now starting back up again and moving forward. This is, and you're also realizing to let people, places, and things go out of your life because you're growing, you're developing more, you're starting to, appreciate what's coming at you. You've been balancing this for quite some time. You're just sort of trying to keep everything together, keep everybody happy, you're waiting for your ships to come in. But you have a lot of really wonderful ideas with that Seven of Cups. You're not for lack of inhibitions and ideas, but you're also very focused on knowing that with those inhibitions that there's certain paths and certain things that you have to do. That's why you're just waiting for them to come in. You're picking one path, you're realizing where you got to go, what you got to do to get there, and you're making sure that you follow that mark. And with the Temptress there, again, new people, places, things, you're feeling, you're starting over just like beginner's luck. Things are starting to come together for you. You're feeling happier. You're more, have more peace of mind as well for yourself. And if you were feeling a little bit, run down health-wise, you're also starting to feel more optimistic and healthy. Maybe you've changed your routines in your eating and sleeping habits, and for a while there, and you weren't getting enough, and this is the week that you decide that I'm going to take better care of yourself. And you're also talking to some family members as well. For some of you, people you haven't talked to for a while, you're just picking up the phone and just talking because you want to. Where it is in your life this week also where you have to compromise. Hang on to some of your money, what you got to do to, help yourself move forward. So you're doing okay with that. You've passed some sort of threshold in your life and you know where you want to get to. And the Chariot. So most definitely, maybe even thinking of taking a little bit of a road trip here for you, some of yous. You're feeling optimistic, you're moving forward, you've made your decisions now, so you're forging ahead. You're not, veering off the track at all. You already made up your mind what you want to have in your life, so you're moving along, you're victorious. You're just counting the steps as you go because you know that there's certain things that you want to do. So you're, if you're thinking of maybe spending a few extra dollars, you're curbing that appetite, that impulse, and you're just not listening to anybody. You've already made up your mind. You've made your choice. You're healing on the inside as well as the outside. You're forging ahead, which is wonderful. You just keep going because at the end of this road that you're now entered onto, that it will get you to the destination that is meant for you, which is wonderful because there's new people coming into your life, good friends, family are starting to get along. Maybe you've been away for a while and you haven't seen anybody, and you're just feeling more optimistic in all areas of your life. If this is a relationship, you're letting them know that this is where I stand in life. This is what I got to do in order to get, the brass ring at the end. So you're compromising where you have to, and you're moving ahead where you have to also. And if there's some, areas that you have to change in order to succeed, you're willing to do that as well. So good for you. It takes a lot of effort to pick a path and stick to it. And that's what you're doing this week. You're having lots of opportunities and creative ideas and projects, and people telling you like this job would be really good for you and that job would be really good for you, but I think this is the one that you're making your decisions for yourself, you know, about the people, the places, and the things in your life of what you want to see. So you're taking their advice, but you're doing what you want. All right. So I am going to shuffle you an Angel Oracle card and see how the rest of this week goes for you. But it's looking very promising. You are moving on a track. You're not taking, like, you're not rocket flying it. You're taking your time. You know where you want to go. You know what you want to expect in the end, and we'll get it. So you're cooling your jets a little bit, taking your time, because you know that will get you to where you want in the end. All right. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Oh, isn't that interesting? All right. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.